It's a sacred energy exchange. So sex is not just a physical thing, it's energetic. And our energy exchanges on the planet have been more so from a space of trauma. And if you have abandonment wounds, you may avoid, being in a relationship because you don't want to be let down or rejected, right? So in our relationship, Ernest's love attachment style was different from mine's. Mine's was more anxiety, anxious, preoccupied, where I would hyper focus on him and his needs and forget my own. But his wound was more so of the fearful avoidant, and he would avoid deep intimacy because it was uncomfortable. And hey, this relationship, what if it don't work like the last two? You know, and that was something we had to work through. And as an empath, I began to absorb his unprocessed trauma. And it took at least the last year for me to fully accept that I had been doing that unconsciously. So doing this consciously is energy work. It can be considered energy healing. But if you are not yet in a space where you're more integrated with these parts of yourself and you're not as judgmental and critical with these parts of yourself, and you're okay with somebody pointing out these parts of yourself, right? And you even point it out yourself, admit it, and work on it, what happens is the way he would respond to me would almost add another layer of trauma on top of the trigger, right? And because I was so codependent, if he wasn't in his highest vibration, then it was almost like it was wrong for me to be in my highest vibration. So if I was on the 21st floor in the spiritual awakening and that journey in that day, it changes from moment to moment, and he was on floor 17, I would go all the way down to floor 17, only to realize he was really in the basement about how he was feeling and didn't know he was feeling that bad. And I get down there in the basement, like, I thought you was on floor 17. He like, I am. I'm like, no, I just got off the elevator in the basement. No, I'm not in the basement. It's a pretty good day. Everything good. I'm great. Are you sure, baby? I'm great. I'm fine. Why would something be wrong? And I'm looking at his face like, but your face is telling me something is wrong. I see sadness in you. I see anger in you. I see like what's happening. And I had to learn that he was just unaware that he was unaware, right?